tonight. I'm honored. And I'm not much of a writer. I do more improv, acting, comedy kind of stuff. So this is a little bit on my feminine side. All right, so I hope you can accept it a little bit. All right. Like I said, my name is Mark, and this is my poem. East and west, west and east, Middle East to the West Indies. Protection from your misdirection crossing overseas. Fresh and new ideas leaving the west for the east or the east for the west. With the only interest in your mind is what's for the best. But is it true that a direction can change any part of you? Because I knew when I was 2, I had no clue. Whether you hail from Saga or Scarborough, it didn't matter to me, I didn't need to know. Because where I come from, some of us bum can't afford the tom-tom to GPS track how to get back from the west to the east. The west to the east or the stress to the ease? The stress to the east because we're just trying to get away from the stress to get to the east. Please, no more war for the direction we represent, because all of us are heaven sent. The time spent is precious on us, so be vigilant with the weapon called love. Love, hope, amore. It shouldn't be that hard to say, because in this day and age, you don't need to play play in order to convey. The West is what put to rest one bald-headed, indebted rapper who bettered his existence. The East is what killed the beast whose hypnotic beats brought joy to the streets. East and West are just coordinates. It's not what states our fates to be good or bad. West and East are just directions towards goals set, not a reason for you to get harassed, not a reason for you to get gassed. The feud is rude, crude, and lewd, makes me shift my mood to feelings of indignation for this nation we call world. And for those blank faces staring at me, I'll paint an English portrait for you to see. When the sun sits, I'll be up taking hits of this political pollution, trying to find the solution to this evolution to a problem that is so juvenile. And you're in denial and should stand trial if you believe all the while that there should be a hierarchy due to the coordinates of your country. Thank you.
I saw what I saw, so give it up. So I'm back. This will be the last time. Okay, so I chose to sing a song. Forgive me, my procrastinating and my laziness. Lord help me, I did not submit a PowerPoint for this song. So maybe just kind of close your eyes if you want to listen to the words. But the words to the song are very important to me. This was written by a Christian artist. Her name is Sarah Crows, and the song is called I Saw What I Saw. And she wrote it after she came back from her trip to Africa. I believe she went to Kenya. And the things that she saw and the people that she saw moved her so much. She's like, I gotta write something. I gotta write a song. And she was just so moved by how little certain people had in terms of materialistic things and how much of God they had because of that. I think that she was really moved in a way that we would all be moved by just their hope and their faith, and that everything goes against them in terms of why they should believe, and yet their faith is even stronger than ours. And I'm just thinking about like our kind of cushiony life, if you will, sometimes on the Western Hemisphere world. We have so much, and we're often moved by, if we cross the ocean and go and see somebody else's life and see, wow, you know, like I'm so inspired, or maybe there's somebody that we meet here, like somebody who is, say for instance, living in a situation where they're crying out to God and you just don't understand how they can do that in the midst of what it is that they're facing. But a lot of times other people inspire us to have even more faith, or to question why it is that we're so limited in terms of what it is that we let God do in our lives. Some people should have no courage, have all the courage, and some people should have all the courage, have very little. And maybe while you're listening to this song, maybe just think of somebody who does inspire you very much. This is called I Saw What I Saw. I saw what I saw and I can't forget it. I heard what I heard and I can't go back. I know what I know and I can't deny it. Something on the road cut me to the to shine. Something on the road cut me to the soul. Your pain has changed me. Your dream inspires. Your face a memory. Your hope a fire. Your courage asks me what I'm afraid of and what I know of love. I say what I say with no hesitation. Thank you, that was nice. I have what I have and I'm giving it up. I do what I do with deep conviction. Something on the road cut me to the soul. Your pain has changed me. Oh, your dream inspires. Oh, your face a memory. Oh, your hope a fire. Oh, your pain has changed me. Your dream inspires. Your face a memory. Your hope a fire. Your courage asks me what I'm afraid